Hello, Leo, and welcome to Love, Light, and Clarity. If you have not yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because I don't know why you haven't already. And hit the like button if it resonates with you. Definitely leave a comment because it helps my channel to grow, and I am so very appreciative of that. I am. Leo, your love energy for September. We're just going to dive in. And I'm going to just say ahead of time that energy is fluid. We all kind of know this because I'm sure you're an avid watcher of readings. I understand, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying. We all know that energy is fluid. So I could be talking to you and I could, wow, really. And I could be talking to, your partner. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't do this entanglement right now. This is an entanglement that we need to clear up right now. Some of y'all could be entangled. No, really, some of you probably were entangled. But we will get into that. I actually don't even want to use that because when you're dealing with a soulmate, twin flame type of situation, you're always going to be entangled because for some reason you will hold on to someone who you feel as though is a twin flame, but you will also hold on to someone who is a soulmate, and then there's your toxic soulmates, karmic soulmates, if you will. Like, there's just so much when it comes to this whole like soulmate, why we're here on earth, the love lessons that we have to learn, all this kind of stuff. So it's not easy. So we're all entangled, you know what I mean? Even energetically, even, spiritually, or, yeah. It's a huge entanglement, okay? It's just huge. That's what's going on in our lives. But anyway, Leo, let's jump into this card. Flew out. This is the number 4. This is about firm foundations. I feel like, and you might want to look into your base chakra because you might need to do some clearing of that. I am going to let you know you could be dealing with a water sign. I feel like you're dealing with a fire sign or a water sign. Okay, a fire sign like yourself or a water sign. But anyway, with this firm foundation, Leo, I feel as though, it's been a lot. It's been a lot that you've gone through to try to build a solid foundation, period, in for your significant partner. There were some fears that came to the forefront, okay? That could have just popped up in your life as well. Just a lot of, I get fear-based, like it just popped up on you because you could have been doing really well and moving through life really well. And then there's some things when it comes to a foundation, your foundation, that has actually popped up. Because I mean, the way it flew out for me signifies something abrupt. So, I do feel like you could be dealing with something in your home life, in your family life that is kind of messing with this firm foundation. Because like I said, you've put in the hard work, you know what I mean, and you've faced your fears. But I think there's some fears that maybe you haven't faced, that you're still building, or that could affect this firm foundation that you've built for yourself. Okay, there could be something there that's fear. It's fear-based, okay? And it is with the family or home. I'm getting that you also need to watch your back. These could be fears of maybe peers and people around you or family members. Something about you needing to watch your back, okay? So just take note. Take note. That happens a lot. A lot. A lot. You also got the 5 financial material, what is that? Changes. So yeah, and this was in reverse. There's a lot of cards in reverse. I'm just going to go through this. Even in the upright, you could have been going through some financial changes where things weren't so good, they were good. You've had to, learn to love yourself. You've had to learn to, heal and communicate effectively to get what you need financially. I feel like that time, you came out of that time. That's what I'm saying. I think these are fears that abruptly came up, because I think you moved out of a time when you weren't financially stable, or like you weren't financially okay. You were going through all of these changes in the 3D realm, okay? And I think you moved past that. You have the 3 card here with the recognition and reward. Ding, ding, ding. That was also in reverse. So maybe you feel like, why is this a money read? This is supposed to be love. Maybe you feel like you're not recognized for all the work you do. Okay? You're not recognized for all the work you put in when it comes to your home life and how you maybe moved them and yourself out of financial hardships, but you're not even recognized or appreciated for that. Okay? And this does not make you happy. This does not help you walk in your light or walk in your power, in a sense. Okay? So, Leo, the energy is there. So, and I do see the colors blue here a lot. You could be thinking, this could be in your mental space as well. But this is something that you can communicate. You know what I mean? You can. I know you're like a Leo, so it's like I'm not gonna be telling people, but you do because you're a Leo. Leos do tell people. They are master leaders. They're just leaders. But you maybe have to be careful how you communicate, okay? Because it can come across, because all of these cards are red. It can come across as like hostile. Okay? It can come across as being fiery. So you want to take your communication to a place of being neutral or a healing vibe, like getting people to understand you because they can relate and you can relate. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to take that approach versus the swift kick in the. Hold on one second. Where's my charger? Okay, this is strange. We need some charge here. So yeah, sorry about that, Leo. So yes, so I do feel as though you have gone through some financial changes in your home life, which you have either brought in your home life out of, or or it's popped back up. That same thing that you brought yourselves out of is like back in your face, and I don't know what that could be, but you do, you got movement, choices and decisions. So, and this was also in reverse, Leo. So yeah, I think there's nothing more to decide. There's nothing more to choose. There's nowhere left to go except for up. Okay. So I feel like you've gone through a huge metamorphosis here, and maybe even an understanding of like, I'm not supposed to be going down this direction, in finances or in business or in work or in love. Like maybe you've realized this is just too hard. I'm not even recognized for the work I put in or for the good job I do. So there's nothing more to decide. The only thing is all this red that I'm seeing has a lot to do with where you are mentally and physically in anger, you know. You could be passionate about your decisions that you have made now. Like you've come to, like, there's no more deciding. You've already come passionately to the decision that you worked too hard. You're not rewarded for it. And that doesn't make you happy. Okay. When you come to the Destiny card, this is upright. It is upright. So I feel like this is just where you're destined this is where you're headed, because you got the 8 card here with acceleration, accelerated movement. I think you've had an epiphany about what you need to be doing, where you need to be headed, where you need to be going, and that's your destiny. It's calling you. Okay, it's calling you forward. At a time when you needed guidance, at a time where you felt it was dark and you were alone. Okay, how I know this is because there's the 9 here. It's about suffering in silence and looking for a better day, right? She's also suffering in silence. If you look, she's also suffering in silence, alone here in the dark, looking up. She's alone here. She's, that's what I'm saying. All these rocks and these mountains that you've had to climb and build, you're just looking for a better day. You're looking for a better day here as well. Okay. So I feel like it's destined, or your past is not destined for you, but your future is very much destined for you. Okay, it's calling for you. It's actually, you had an epiphany. You had a sign. If it's in love, you had a sign that this is not the person. They don't appreciate you. That's what I'm really getting here. And when you move forward, that's what's going to be destined for you. Okay. Healing family issues flew out, like like did a cartwheel type of flying out. Okay, so some of you could really need to work on some family issues here. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, and this could be like, because for me, for some reason, it's like a Hail Mary. So you might throw a Hail Mary out there and see if there's something that needs to be discussed. Something, it might come out the woodworks that needs to be discussed so it can be healed, so you can actually and finally close that chapter and move forward. Okay, now when it comes to love, I do feel like you're going to be separating from someone. Here's the separation card. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, but I do feel like because you're realizing that this person doesn't truly make you happy, not truthfully, you know and the decision's kind of been made. There's been some type of an epiphany, some type of a resolve, some type of a sign even that it's time for you to move forward, because technically you're suffering in silence. You're by yourself in a sense, and you don't feel like that can't be my destiny. That can't be my life. There has to be more. And there is more. There is more. Look at, there is more. And this is such a beautiful card because this is about patience and waiting and like allowing God to, because she's put in the work, right? She's put in the work to get where she needed to be, to wait for this. So you've put in the work and you're going to receive because the sun is there and it is coming up. Okay. I think focusing on your future and the healing is very significant and powerful for you. Okay. Whoever you're in separation with, soulmate, partner, this is someone who is very guarded. Okay. This is someone who is very guarded, but they still have your heart, or you still have their heart. Okay. So I'm not going to say this person doesn't love you, because clearly they do. They're in an armor suit for some odd reason, but they're still coming for you. They're still coming to hold you and hold your hand and all that kind of stuff. To be there for you, to comfort you. They want to be there for you, to comfort you. Okay. But you do a lot of waiting with this person, it seems. Maybe even waiting for them to just understand you or to take their armor off. Okay. But while they're making you wait, Leo, you got new love that might possibly come in, and I feel like they might show up out of nowhere. So you might want to be, I don't want to say you be careful. It says this could be the one. Okay, it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it could be that you guys start a whole new romance over, after you've gotten to some kind of understanding. Because again, I do feel like communication is very necessary. Healing is very necessary. So you guys can actually, by healing your past issues, maybe that person won't be so guarded, or maybe you won't be so guarded. Okay, you can actually love someone and be vulnerable. Because this expresses how someone is just not, they won't allow themselves to be vulnerable. They want to, but they won't. Okay. So it could be that Either you have a new love coming into you and it's going to stir some romantic feelings and you think this one might be the one, or you have a new love coming in that might stir some romantic feelings, but you already know that the person that you've really gone through all of this, maybe you communicate with this person and you realize that this person really truly is the one I should spend the rest of my life with. There's a decision here. Maybe there is no decision, but there's a decision. You guys are confusing me. Everybody's confusing me. New energy for the sign of Leo, please, for the month of September. We're just going to get some cards really quick from Spirit. New energy for the sign of Leo for the month of September. Yes, a lot of you are waiting for the truth of something. Because maybe you're deciding to be solo dolo. Oh, this is not like coming together. Because maybe something's not coming together. Oh my gosh. You're the first read of the day. Someone could be coming toward you, Leo. You could be traveling afar. Okay, yeah. And it flew out just now. Okay, so yes, you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, but be careful because that's in and out energy, as we all know, right? I do think you're dealing with a water sign. It's a soulmate that could be coming back into your life to give you some type of a clarity on their emotions and how they feel towards you, truthfully. They've had enough of love as well, but they're coming to be straightforward with you. The truth is they want the Hierophant energy with you. They want a commitment. Okay. They want to be committed to you because maybe they know that the path that they were on, they weren't destined for that path. And they got an epiphany and they knew that they had to put in the work, maybe even that they need to heal. There are new beginnings here for you, Leo. New, stable, grounded beginnings. Okay. Do not self-sabotage. Do not allow deception. Create boundaries. No matter what, someone will get caught if they're being deceptive. Okay, period. But also just know to not self-sabotage or block this connection. Okay, because that could be self-sabotage. You might need to block this connection because maybe that person is deceptive. That's going to be up to you completely. I feel like you'll be guided. You'll be guided. You'll know exactly what to do when the time comes, okay? You'll know who it is you're supposed to move forward with. You'll know who you're supposed to love. You'll know who makes you happy. You'll know all of these things. You will feel like this person is destined for you. Either it's a new person or an old person, but you do have someone coming toward you, and it is a fire sign. So, and you could be dealing with, or that could just be the action, you could be dealing with a water sign as well. All I'm really getting for you, Leo, is fire and water. So, water is what? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And fire is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So, all right, Leo, I'm wishing you guys all love, all light, but most of all clarity. I hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you. If it did, go ahead and drop a comment below. Take care.